Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here and welcome back to another video. Dawn of Apocalypse is back and I'm back playing the Just League team. I'm so happy because this is the reason why I built the Just League team. Like, Just League team doesn't seem to have a particularly good time in the league rates, in the Chaos soul rates, in the Rise Krypton soul rates, but boy oh boy, Dawn of Apocalypse is their time to shine. We got a level 7 Firebox over here. We're going to have level 60 gears just like Flash. He's got a little bit of a weird build because I also have lethal on him and I kind of regret my choices over there, because we lack lethal attack damage on the Firebox, but we're going to bully the tier 2 boss Batman. After this fight we'll get into something more, let's say, challenging, entertaining, or annoying, however you want to call it, and that will be tier 1 boss Harley. Okay, so yeah, I tagged in Cyborg there, and over here, even though it's a tier 2, bosses actually deal damage to you, something you don't see in the other stories that we got. Like, if this was Rise of Krypton, or if this was Advent of Chaos, that Supernova would have done negligible to no damage. But over here, you really have to be careful and play it correctly so you don't die. This dude has got the thing that reduces damage he receives from special attacks, but I guess it's still worth to an extent to use our special attacks here, because we deal a decent chunk of damage. Though, look at that damage on the swipe right, bro. When we hit the swipe right and it's a crit, and it's also a fast attack hit, we're getting to 450k damage on that swipe right. This is just lovely to witness, and we just keep bullying this guy and combo interrupting him. Batman is an easy character to combo interrupt if he's in the corner. If he's not in the corner, then he can break the combo interruption with a swipe back. And then he might do a jump attack, he might stun you, and he might kill you. But you all already know that from the Rise script on Batman. So yeah, this is the Just League team, and I'm very happy with how they're performing. Again, Just League Superman team would be the desirable one, so you have to use a Flash with Manta. But good news or bad news on this count, we don't have Manta, so we don't have to worry about it. Again, level 7 Firebox, and we got some Regen Matrix on the other two characters. Another artifact that I haven't used in a while in soul rates, because in this one, the artifact bonuses don't split. So if you got another Firebox on, let's say, Aquaman, your Flash will not benefit from the passive stats of that, so we can use the Regen Matrix, so we boost the healing of our Firebox. I'm so happy Dawn of Apocalypse is back. With all the annoying fights over here and all the flaws this has, I'm happy it's back, because at the end of the day this one requires more skill than anything else, and the artifacts are not necessarily easier to get, but you get the best one for free. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. We're going to wrap this one up, and I was kind of hoping for more damage, but maybe I was being too optimistic. It's not gonna be a too crazy amount, but it's far better than I would have gotten with my Just League team anywhere else. And it's going to be a total of 81 million. Not too terrible actually, I'm pretty happy with this amount. Now we're going to fight boss Harley here. So yeah, I have her available, but at the same time I can fight the tier 2 sub bosses. I think this is Heroic 4, by the way. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on this one, but as far as I remember, this is Heroic 4. So, we're going to have a Firebox on Dr. Fate and a Firebox on King. She's sadly not combo interruptible, and she's sadly going to resist crits. She's not crit immune, she's crit resistant as far as I'm aware, but for us here it pretty much means the same thing. We're going to use Red Hood with King. In Dawn of Apocalypse, Shazam with King is not really worth it anymore once you get a Firebox that's... over there we swipe back in that bomb, sadly. But yeah, as I was saying, in Dawn of Apocalypse, it's not worth using Shazam anymore with the King team when you've got a Firebox that's, let's say, above level 6 or level 7, because you're going to get far more benefit from having that extended time duration of the fight. And you can put all blades on Red Hood to reduce the cost of the super move without hurting from it, because in our soul rates you might kind of need to put another artifact for the passive stats that it gives, but over here we don't care about the artifacts on the art characters, because they don't buff us, and that's actually great. Because what they did in the other stories, don't get yourself fooled. You might be like, oh, but it's easier because we get more attack from other artifacts equipped on our characters. Nah, that's wrong, because they also increase the amount of health. This what you see here is the pinnacle of soul raids. It's hopefully it's getting better than this, but I doubt it. We're just cycling in between Dr. Fate and King, we're constantly combo interrupting her. At this point I was not 100% sure if she was not combo interruptible, though we'll test that towards the end. And yeah, she's a very annoying boss to fight if you're a new player, because you don't have the firebox and you're going to have to kind of bear through those traps that she puts. Like, honestly, look, if you're a new player, ignore her. Just ignore her. You can go all the way to tier 4 without beating her. Just ignore her until you get your Camouflage Supplement, because without that special 3% damage, it's going to be an annoying experience. You're going to eventually end up killing her, but the problem is it's going to take you so long and be so unoptimal. So what I'm actually advising is fight all the sub-bosses, move on to tier 2. Fight the sub-bosses there, beat Boss Robin, that's going to be easy enough. Move to tier 3, fight all the sub-bosses, maybe beat Boss Green Lantern. If not that, then maybe move up to tier 4. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure tier 4 unlocks. Yeah, it unlocks without finishing the boss. So yeah, very annoying experience for the new players, because she's got that special one, and that special one will put a trap on the ground. That trap is going to power drain you, and she will back off. And you're like, well, I want to start a combo on her, but there's a trap that will power drain or stun my ass in the way. Well, yeah, that happens. So you kind of need King here. Do not struggle. And the fact that she's not combo interruptible is just Salt on the Wound. In my opinion, she's the hardest first boss for a beginner. Like, Gorilla Grodd in Rise of Krypton is annoying himself with that shield that he has, but I find her more annoying than that. And over here I just try to see if she's combo interruptible for the next fights that we might have against her. And guess what? She's not combo interruptible, so I'm gonna take an L here and miss some damage at the end, but at the very least we're going to leave with some more knowledge here. And yeah, I was not expecting to kill her in one fight. We're going to go with the Batman Ninja team, and while we might not have access to our crits with the Batman Ninja team, we do have access to our lethals. Because back when Dawn Apocalypse was released, nobody was thinking stuff like, oh, make them immune to lethal too, so we will at the very least have the advantage of lethals. And yeah, she's not combo interruptible, but this fight was very weird, because the first half of the fight I had absolutely no problem combo interrupting her ass. Okay, here she was a little bit annoying, but I had zero problems combo interrupting her ass throughout the first half of the fight, but then I couldn't. It just was not possible. Like, at the same time I couldn't normally combo interrupt her, and I simply wouldn't be able to make her miss her second attack, and she would just smack me. I honestly don't know what happened here. And yeah, the Batman Ninja team will not be at peak performance because they don't have access to their crits, and that's a huge part of their damage. But look, at the very least we got lethals. At the very least we are not gonna end up dealing 10 million damage like it's with Boss Raven in in Advent of Chaos. Okay, too many stories already. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it could be worse. And out of all my teams, considering I don't have Black Manta, I think this is maybe the second best team in terms of dealing damage here. As far as I'm aware, you shouldn't really play Multiverse here, or Just League, or Silver Banshee, because it's gonna be very annoying, and you need characters that have smooth gameplay by themselves. You can see here I'm combo interrupting her, no problems. I'm just blocking her first hit and then going hard at it. And that will change in a second. Again, combo interrupted after her first hit. Keep in mind I'm gonna do the same thing over here towards the end. I don't know what happened. Okay, so yeah, it didn't work. I'm like, oh, it's a one-off, maybe it was my fault. Trying to do the exact same thing here. Again, not working. Using a special 3 in there. Again, trying the exact same thing here, not working. In the last half a minute, I mean, she's not combo interruptible in general, but Catwoman can combo interrupt characters that with other characters wouldn't be able to. But until this point, we had absolutely no problem combo interrupting her every single time. And now we can't. And we can't even make her miss her second hit. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why only in the last minute we encountered this problem, but this is cursed. This is annoying and cursed. Boy, oh boy, do I hate this. Again, not missing. She's not missing the second hit, and we can't combo interrupt her after the first. I don't know what happened here. It was really frustrating, but yeah, I digress. We will kill her tomorrow. With that being said, on the other account we're fighting Last Left Joker, and we'll stream that on live stream only channel, so make sure you tune in for that. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye! And yeah, the damage is... it's fine, it's fine.